Just a small reminder that I will be going live today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Many of you probably already know, and then there are some that don't know, that Jaguar Wright got out of the mental institution yesterday, January 23rd. We will be doing a live discussing what took place last night, what was said, what relationships have been mended, and what Jaguar Wright shared with the public last night. For those who have missed it, or just people that want to hear the build and my perspective of what is to come for the future, not only beside what happened last night and what was said last night. So she did confirm, obviously, that she's in a marriage and that's her husband. So it appears, in my opinion, that she has forgiven her husband. He was in the car with her when she went live. So I feel as though she is still being the protector. She was at that time, before going to where she went to get herself together, was protecting Solar. She felt as though she had to protect him. There's no ill will from her conversation. We'll discuss it further in 2 o'clock p.m. live. There's no ill will that she has against Solar. She has made it clear, and I don't think she has to explain it any further, because I totally got it. She's not mad at Solar, and like she made it clear, they've made music together. I don't know if they're going to be making music together going forward, but I don't see from how she put it that Solar is going anywhere anytime soon. Now, will this happen again, that the husband gets triggered and there's an explosion? It could happen. I think that Jaguar Wright, I look at her as a smart individual. She might not always make smart decisions, but we all from time to time don't make smart decisions. I think going forward, Jaguar Wright is not going to take it to the length of getting herself locked up, whether it's in somebody's jail or mental institution. I think that there's going to be turmoil to come. We already seen the pattern of behavior of this happening in Carbon Nation, the love and flip-flop. I think it's going to be a love and flip-flop between Jaguar Wright and her husband, and Solar being in the equation. That's just my opinion from reporting on this cult since 2019. They bring drama to any set that they come across, and that's because it's learned behavior from what they were subjected to by being around Nature Boy. We all try to hope for the best, but with the situation being what it is, and people being who they are, past behaviors that we see haven't changed, you can only speculate, but you want to hope for the best. But the way it's looking, because it was so short lived that everybody was mad at each other. Now everybody's trying to make amends. I don't think they had time to separate, none of them, in order to right now be back together and doing business and making music and making money moves. We're just gonna have to see what's gonna happen. Like I said, when Jaguar Wright was to get out of the mental institution or wherever she was locked up at, we was gonna know she was out, because the day she got out, she was going to make an appearance. She made quite a few appearances on her IG page, and attempted to go live in studio, which it appeared last night on her YouTube channel. I know that Jaguar Wright is trying to get her career back up and running, but I hope she's very mindful of the people, places, and things that she have around her that can be a hinder, a disturbance to what she's trying to do, and doors that could, open for her. Those opportunities could be shot to hell because of the simple fact of people put batteries in your back, friends that you have made, relationships that you have made out here in the industry or on social media, allowing people that come into your life to turn you against these people that you were cool with. You know, she's got to watch out for all these things, because even though she has a mission, and a lot of people are allegedly saying that ride with her, that mission of exposing A-list celebrities is to make, you know, society aware of what they're getting themselves into when they get in this sort of industry. And then you have people that are against her that are saying that she's just bitter because of her career not taking off. I don't know what's going to be of the future. Maybe Jaguar Wright might get so involved in her own production that she sided with her husband. She might not have time to expose anybody else. And, you know, these allegations of people after her and her life's in jeopardy, maybe those rumors, or maybe if there's any truth to it, maybe that will all go away, you know, as soon as she starts focusing on Jaguar Wright, her family, and the situation with her husband, and getting herself back well, you know, and stop focusing on people, places, and things, and focus on what's really important. Now, on the flip side of it, maybe something good will come out of it. Solar being around Jaguar Wright, maybe one, he'll get over Velvet, and maybe two, he'll, you know, get the bag right and go on with his life, and maybe be a father to his child. Maybe 𝗪𝗫 and him can get back together and ride off into the sunset, and maybe we won't even hear from Solar anymore, because he's living his best life, taking care of his family, and he's getting the counseling that he needs. And it could be from the environment with Jaguar Wright, that if he's going to be in that environment, maybe it could be for the better. We have to be sometimes hopeful, even when the situation doesn't seem hopeful. Sometimes we have to be hopeful in these situations, that people learn from their mistakes, and while around these influences, they grow from it, they learn from it, they see what it is, and they try to change their current situation. You know, we just have to stay tuned. You know, I just hope that there's not another blow up, that nobody gets hurt, nobody goes to jail, nobody goes into a psych ward, and that everybody has learned from what was publicly done, that that's not where it's at. You know, you want to always, when you're in social media, in the spotlight, be looked at as a positive entity. And if you want opportunities to happen for you, first impression is your last impression. And I think that if we all keep that in mind, we'll be better off, and things will be better.